Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Etitolu Alokbe. I am a beauty and lifestyle blogger from Lagos, Nigeria. If you're joining me for the first time, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. You know I love and appreciate you so much. So today's video is a life update video. Yes, it has been a while, so I just thought that before I go back to dropping content on this channel, I should just like update you guys on what I've been up to that has made me absent from YouTube, literally. So if you love this look and you want to see how I created it, I'll be dropping the video next, hopefully. So kindly turn on your post notification so you can get an alert when I drop the video of how I made this look. So without wasting much time, let us get into the video. Actually, I'm loving this look. I'm not the type to wear a red lip, so because of the theme of the shoot I just had, so I had to just use it. So I'm using this for Christmas. Don't worry, you guys will get to see it. And so when was it? So it was October 2022, I think, when I uploaded my last video, my last long video on this channel. October last year, 2023. 2023 is already looking like 2 years ago. So 2022 came, like you all know, I started this channel. I'm trying to make sure that this doesn't get long, so I'm just going to like brush over everything. So it was 2022, I started this channel, very happy. I had a lot of hopes, so everything was going well. Then came 2023. So the two major plans I had for 2023 was to get a new job and to continue to do this YouTube thing, right? And then what else? To start my makeup business. Like, I'm a makeup artist now. To start my makeup business fully. So 2023 came. It was January, a good year. We started the year. I had just finished my national diploma in 2022, so I was looking for an IT placement. I got one in a lab, and that was pretty much the beginning of 2023. And then March came, my birthday. It was nice. Like I said, I wanted a new job. I just felt like that was needed for me to move forward. So I was doing my IT, and then I signed up for part-time at my place of work so I could do my IT. And then the IT was going on, and then in May, I don't want to like go too much, like run around or beat around bushes. In May 20, I'm not very good with dates, so just pardon me in case I make mistakes. So in May 2023, yes, I finally got this job that required me. It is currently what I'm doing right now. I got a job that required me to train for 2 months, though the training ended up running into like 5 months. So we trained from May to like October, November, and then we started the job fully. And because of the training period, and because at first it was Monday to Saturday, 8 to 9, 8 to 5, 9 to 5, like it was like the proper 9 to 5, coupled with the fact that it was in Lagos, traffic and everything, so I didn't have time for anything. The only day I had to myself was Sunday, and obviously I wasn't going to put a camera in front of my face and start recording on the only day that I have to rest. So automatically that placed like a pause on YouTube. First it was the job, and so finally we started work fully, and I wasn't going like Monday to Saturday anymore. So it was now more like, because of my department, completely like night job. So I work really at night. So now I have time to do YouTube. So my plan was that I couldn't start my makeup business like I planned, so because of some reasons. So my plan was to come into 2024 and do what I've set 2023 to do, but I couldn't complete. So I came into 2024 with a lot of hopes. Okay, let me quickly brief something in 2023. 2023 October, I just decided that, okay, like I said, October everything became relieved and we started work properly. So I said, okay, you know what, when I started this channel, when I wanted to start this channel, one of the advice I got was, have a lot of video in stores, so that when you run out of content or you don't have the time to shoot, you can always fall back on those videos. And one of those videos was the video I shot about things to note. I'm just going to leave like it up here. Things to know before coming to Yabatech and all of that thing. So I decided to finally, after like 1 year of shooting that video, I decided to like post it, and that is my best performing video right now. Yes, so it's going to be the video under this, like on my channel. You can check it out. So I didn't know it was going to do that good. Like, even up to this moment, like this very day today, I was still answering people's questions from that video. Like, up to this moment, I don't believe that I can shoot a video and over a year later people are still like engaging. That's like very encouraging. That means people find what I say interesting and educative enough to want to learn more from me. So that was, I just had to like input that. So the video was nice. It's still performing well. I hope every other video I'll be dropping after that, you know, does better. So it was 2024. Now we're in December, and all I can say is 2024 is just that. I don't know how to describe it. You know, that year where they would ask you, is it good or bad? But you cannot just give like a definite answer. You cannot just say that, okay, this year is good, and at the same time you cannot say it is bad. But it is not like the best year yet. Reasons being that, you know, okay, let me just take it slow. I'm trying, like, as you can see, I'm rushing. I'm trying to make sure that this video doesn't get too long. I had shot like a live update video before, but it was too long. It was like over an hour and 30 minutes. I said, what? Is it a TED Talk? Is it a podcast? No. I had to like say, okay, I'm going to reshoot another one. And so that's why I'm just trying to like make this fast as much as possible. So I'm just going to pick like each month in 2024 because each had its own event. So January came, I started to buy my makeup stuff and I was so excited. Yes, finally I am starting this thing. So my plan was to officially launch it in, you know, March. So up until March I've been self-taught. Yes, so up until March I would still say that I'm pretty much self-taught now. You understand why later. So up until March I was like self-taught. So up until March, yes, I was self-taught. January, so February I got my first clients. February was nice. January was me preparing to be a bridesmaid for the first time, and February was that month that I finally did it. I got my first set of clients in February, since I officially branded myself as a makeup artist. So that was February. It was nice. February was like, okay, this is my year. Yes, I was so excited. And March came. Oof. So March is where like the lot of story is, and that's what is like pretty going to be like the most part of this video, as you guys can see like from the title. So it was the 1st of March. March was supposed to be very promising because, like I said, it was supposed to be the start of a new beginning for me. Letting everybody, I wanted to have a shoot, you know, whereby I would like use it to announce to the world that, okay, you know what, 30 Beauty is here. And I told my cousin that, you know what, I'm starting like this makeup, this thing. They know I love it, so I thought I was starting, you know, professionally. And she said, I know you think you know about this thing, but you need like a professional like training. You need to go for like an upgrade class. I know you're good for all those things. So she paid for it. Shout out to you. And then she paid for it, and then I was supposed to start in March. So March 1st came. So my dad had gone home, and that's pretty much March is about. My dad had gone home and he was supposed to return back to work on the 1st of March. But unfortunately, he fainted. He was supposed to give me a clothes, deliver like a clothes through, like it was like the middleman between my tailor and I. My tailor is my friend from home. So it was supposed to like bring the clothes to me on the 1st of March. So I was waiting for him to come to work so he would use the opportunity to give me the clothes, but it couldn't come on time and I had to leave for work. So I just left. So while at work, I received a call on his phone and it was like my mom's voice. I was like, this man is supposed to have left home already, so why are you the one picking his call? And he was like, that's not it now, that he fainted and is not talking and everything. Okay, so how is it going? So my dad is not somebody, this is not his first time falling sick, so I didn't take it as a big deal, but I didn't expect the outcome. You understand? So After a week, and they said that though it was getting better but it wasn't that good, I decided that I should go home, and that was like the best decision I've ever taken like in my life. I would forever be grateful, because apparently that week I went home would be the last week I will spend with my dad healthy. Yes. So yeah, so I went home. It was recuperating well. It was getting better. In fact, I was joking. If you know him, you know he's very jovial. So he was even joking, and I was like, okay, you know what? Just rest at home for like a week or two, and then resume back to your normal life. I didn't know I was kidding myself, because shortly after I left home, I think about 2 3 days later, I can't remember the days properly. About 2 3 days later, they had to rush him down to general hospital. Like it was getting out of hand. Someone that was getting better now, all of a sudden he was in coma. I remember going to the hospital to check him, and I'll be like, okay, I still wasn't taking it serious. And a day before he died, I remember like, okay, this is getting serious. This is no longer funny, because now they are recommending ICU, and I was like, ICU, okay, from where to where? It was okay like last week now. So I remember being at work and just going into every break time, girls going into the restroom and praying, Father Lord, please heal my dad, and no, I'm grateful to God. I know it's for the best. And but unfortunately, on the 21st of March, I was okay. So let me give you guys like the full story. Let me quickly go into it. I don't want this phone to die. So on the 21st of March, I had left work. I was supposed to go to the hospital to check him. I actually went that early morning, and then I went back home. You know, I did night, so I needed to rest because my body was demanding for it. So I needed to rest. I went home to sleep, and I think about 10 p.m. my brother just came, and it was like, my younger brother came, and it was like, you need to pack some of his stuff, because the hospital said they should move him out today. I was like, okay, let's move him out and then find a way to get him to that ICU, whatever. So long story cut short, around 1 o'clock, I saw my dad. He came into the room and he was like, you know what, I don't like where you're sleeping. This place will be hot for you. You should get somewhere else to sleep, and please, this fan you are using, I want to use it because I'm very hot. And I was like, it was a standing fan. And I was like, my dad is not the type to request for this kind of thing. So I was like, okay, no problem. Immediately, my phone rang. Apparently, all that was a dream. My phone rang. Our neighbor was on call with me, and she was like, thank God, your dad has just talked now. He said that you guys should come home. So when she said that, at first, I was scared. I was like, what is happening? So I thought maybe it has gone for the worst. I didn't even know that the worst had happened. So I was at one of my auntie called me, and she was like, Ngbo, one allergic. I'm going to leave translation below. So meaning, is it true? Allergy is dead. Allergy is my dad. She was referring to my dad. So, and I just busted out crying. I was confused. I was like, what happened? From where to where? Where and how? So I called my brother back immediately, and it was like, in the background, I was like, it was saying, oh my goodness, what is someone that somebody has told her? And it was like, told me what? Is it true? So I comforted myself. I don't want to brag, but I think I'm a woman of faith, because even in all of that, I was still, no, the worst cannot happen. No, I was like, okay, you know what will happen? Let me call my other brother. I went to his place I called him. I don't know. Okay, I met up with him at the bus stop, and then we were supposed to leave for our home that same day. Well, this was around 4 o'clock. So my dad had died around 1 o'clock. So this was around 4 o'clock. And then, we headed home. I was in the bus from Ombalende to Yanokwaja. If anybody ever asks me in my life that what's the longest journey you've ever had, I don't know. Even if I go from here to London, that will still be the longest journey, because I sat in the bus and I was thinking of years to come, like all the plans, everything. Everything we had together, is that the end? I couldn't just phantom. The closest I've had someone who was close to me die was my cousin dying, and we were not like 100% close like that. This is the first time I am having somebody that I ate with, I slept with, I did everything with for years dying. So it was, my brother was in the bus with me, and I was just trying to calm down and not believe that okay something, but I was still hopeful that okay something good will come out of this, while at the same time I was just trying to calm my brother down, though he doesn't understand the fact that the worst had happened. He was still feeling like okay, they said I don't want to see us. He was even scared that maybe the worst will happen. He did not even know that it has happened. He was mad at me later that why didn't I say. I was like I couldn't tell you that you've not had and you are already like this. What if you find out? So I couldn't tell him. Everybody was praising me later for my bravery, because imagine. So I got home. We finally got home. I'm trying to like not make this too long. We got home. We found out even before we got home, people were already greeting us, and my brother broke down in tears and was blaming, "How dare you lie to me?" I was like, I won't lie to you, guys. Is this how you'd have been doing on the road? And people be looking at us? No. So that night, and nobody knows this, but that night, imagine, very brave. I went because I still didn't believe that was a dead body. That was still my dad. I didn't want to believe that, you know what, that is now a dead body. In the midnight, I went into our room. I was checking out his feet, his nose. They had plugged his ears and nose and everything. I was like, no, this cannot be. He still had his clothes. He was wearing. For my brother's, our last born, 5th birthday, he made t-shirts. My dad used to make t-shirts. He made t-shirts, and that was the t-shirt he was wearing. I was like, this cannot be. I was just reminiscing, you know, the first time I saw him in that shirt on my brother's 5th birthday. No, this is not it. I was like, okay, you know what? The following day, my dad was a Muslim, so he had to be buried the next day. In fact, if he had died earlier, they would have buried him that same day. But because he died, you know, before they would do everything, so it had to be the next day. He died on a Thursday, 21st of March, 2024. 3 days to my birthday. Yes, I'm 24th of March. My dad died 21st of March. So it was crazy because it was a special 24th in 24, you know, 24th of March in year 2024. And I was starting to like launch my brand. I was already teasing it on all platforms. Bro, everything had to like went on like a pause and go like on a pause, and that was it. And the next day around 1 o'clock, no, my dad was buried around 1 o'clock before they prayed for Jumat and everything. So around 10-11, I still went to his room and I could not believe. I remember my younger brother coming into the room and telling me, don't touch him anymore, it's not the one that we know. And that was the moment I busted out crying. Nobody knew this. All this while I was trying to be strong and hoping that everything would be better. The thing is, I feel so much pity for that man lying down there, because this was the time you were supposed to. This was the time, like, you know, when somebody has struggled all their life, struggled to, you know, get educated, struggle to come out of a family, struggle to build a family, struggle to have children, struggle to, you know, raise those children and everything. And now everything is starting to align, and this was just the time when he was just supposed to rest his back and, you know, enjoy the fruit of all his years of labor, and it just died. So I sat down there looking at and trying to like, what did this man do to deserve this? But God knows better, and I'm still thankful to God for, you know, the grace of having to have him as a father. I know that even if there's a next life, I will still want him to be my dad, maybe, but anyway, I'll change something. But even in that next life, we will not remember this life. So all we have is this life that we are living, But God has been faithful. God has been faithful ever since that match up to this moment. My dad was like a serial breadwinner, but how God has been doing it, even up to this moment, I'm speaking to you, and it has only been nothing but short of grace, and I'm very thankful to God for that. From me to my siblings to my mother, everybody, everything has like. We thank God. It not even seems like we have it very easy now, like not like everything is easy, but it's better, and I'm very grateful to God for that. And then April came. I resumed back to work in April, and I just started getting my life back. May came, and May was just still me getting my life back. And by the way, did I tell you that I applied for admission back in October for my HND? And to the glory of God, I'm back in school now. So let me give you guys like the gist. So June came, and my name wasn't out yet for admission. They had released like the second list. They released the merit list, I think January. My name didn't come out with the merit list, obviously, because I didn't. So like I was so certain that okay, with my results my name was coming out with the second list, but bro, it didn't come out with the second list, and I was discouraged. But I was advised to at least still resume, just like I advise people that message me, you know, concerning Yabatech, that still resume. If at the end of the day you get admitted, thank God. So I'm glad I did that. I resumed, and if you want like a full story time on that, I will do that later. I think I'm still going to. If you guys should tell me if you want college diaries, you know, me in school and all of that, I will do that for you. So I resumed, and I was not admitted yet. Do you know? Like, do you get that? So I was awaiting admission. I was attending lectures, but I've not been admitted. Yeah, so I was hoping for admission, but to the glory of God, I was admitted. Like that is like an entire story time, like on its own. Yes, because the third list came out, and my name came out with the third list. Like, my name almost didn't come out with any list. My name came out with the third list, and there were 5 lists at the end of the day. Some did not get admitted. Some that started resuming lectures like me, they didn't get admitted. I hope they have better luck next time, sha. But I thank God for mine. But it almost didn't happen. I'm so grateful because this is the first time I'm doing school runs all by myself. All my life it has been like my dad doing the runs, so it was not easy, and I almost lost hope. In fact, I lost hope at the point, but I'm very grateful. I remember sitting in class one day and like, so I came here just to go back home? No way. So thank God for God, and everything worked out fine. And then May came, June. Okay, no, June. We are in June already now. July. July, the early part of July. So I was noticing some symptoms in my tummy and all of that. And so, long story cut short, July was the first time I was hospitalized in my life. You know, when they give birth to a newborn baby, they will admit the baby in the hospital, and then when the baby is okay and the mother is okay, they will discharge them. So since that time, they discharged me as a baby. I'd never been admitted in an hospital before, though I've been going for checkups and all of that to complain, but I've never been like, okay, we need to admit you. So this year was like the first time. I remember I wasn't really worried. Like I was saying, I have faith going. I always believe that nothing worse can come out, even in the worst situation. I had faith. I was even in the hospital, all light up. Everybody else was worried, like, but I was in the hospital, like, all light up and hopeful. So I spent like 3-4 days in the hospital and resumed back to work. For like 2 weeks, I had an issue that didn't make me eat. I don't want to mention it. It's not like it's special though, but I don't want to mention it, because I don't feel it's necessary. So I couldn't eat for 2 weeks straight. When I said I couldn't eat, I'm not even joking. All I had was echo. You know echo? What's it? Agidi. Is that agidi? The people call it agidi. We call it echo. I would put it inside water and mash it, and then that's what I was drinking for like 2 weeks straight. So yeah, it's not jokes. So yes, I couldn't eat some food for like 2-3 months. So at the end of the day, July, August, September came. We had our first semester exam, and during September, somebody stole my bag during exam. It had my phone, I had cash, I had a lot, my hospital cards, my ATM cards, everything. I had to spend like I had to spend like October getting. Okay, back to me. I was supposed to get a new phone. If I got a new phone from somebody, they scammed me of it, and that's like another story time. It's actually a colleague who I'm still on it up to this moment. So let's just leave that other information, because I'm not about to let it go. Just to in case you're watching, I'm not letting it go. Just calm down. I'm coming for you, but not now. So October came, and October was just, I think I went for leave from work in October, and October was just, you know, exam has finished and I'm just back there. November was good. I got a new phone, and I officially launched 30 Beauty, relaunch, because I still believe my launching was in March. So let me just call it like a relaunch, 30 Beauty. I got back to social media, like I started posting back. I was on social media, I was checking out posts, but I wasn't posting. So I resumed posting back to social media. I made my first post on my business page. I'm going to leave like a picture of what it looks like here. So I started posting on my business page. By the way, you guys should follow me on my socials, so I'm going to leave like them on the screen. So November came and it's all vibes, and now we're in December, the last month of 2024, and I am all bright and beautiful. So that's just pretty much on everything on life update. We have resumed school back, and I think I'm going to be taking you guys on my journey as a college student, because next year will be my final year, and I don't know, I'm going to start like this year. December is this year. I still have like a lot I can get out of this year, and yeah, so December is just that year, and that month rather, that I'm going to use to pack 2024 everything. So I'm still getting like clients, and everything has been going fine, and God has been faithful as usual. Imagine if we didn't have God. Hey, thank God though. So that's pretty much everything. I don't want this video to end. Like, I love storytelling. If you know me, you know I love to talk a lot. So storytelling is like a storytelling, Abby. It's not storytelling. So yeah, thank you. Hope you enjoyed my story of how I spent my life in the last 1.5 years. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you watched up to this point, I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you for always, clicking. Thank you for always doing, thank you for messaging me even when I wasn't online. Those that did, thank you for, everything. My subscribers are amazing. You guys are amazing. I cannot even... No, you guys, like, we are not like one big family. Like, what am I saying? We are one big family. Like, we are not that big family, if you know what I mean. But this little space of mine, and every one of you that is there, I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. So yeah, expect more of me. Now you're going to be seeing me more now. Like, I can just be going out in a day and I'll be like, spend the day with me. Like today now, I shot like 3 videos and I'm going to upload them. You guys should be expecting like a lot of makeup tutorials. You guys should be expecting like a lot of, college diaries, vlogs, and that's all. I don't know if I'll be cooking because I don't like cooking. I don't know what I'll be doing. Just me in front of your camera. Thank you so much for watching. And without further ado, bye. One last thing before I go. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells in case this pretty face, pops up on your screen, or wants to pop up on your screen, or should pop up on your screen. But just for you to know when I drop new videos, bye.